As we move now from cost of goods into cost of people, as part of the whole revenue journey, one of the probably the more scary elements to many of the team members in your practice is how much people cost, the cost of having somebody in the building. So as we move around the cost of people board, the fact that you pay national insurance, they will be familiar with their payment of national insurance, but the fact that an employer also pays national insurance is itself somewhat of a surprise. So going around the cost of people board, looking at CPD for nurses, what that costs, even though they may feel as individuals that there should be a lot more CPD per head, the fact that when you add it all up there is a number. The cost of employing a person isn't just their wages, there's national insurance, there's the CPD, there's maybe pension costs. All of these elements, when we bring them out as an individual area, again just helps people understand why the fee structure of the practice is as it is. Quality people, retaining quality staff, attracting quality team members, all of these things require you to have in place, as we go into the future, a pension. And it will be a distinguishing factor for many younger graduates and younger team members is if one employer offers a pension and another one doesn't, then the likelihood is that that may be a deciding factor. The use of locums, cost of people, often having your own team members on holiday or away or unexpectedly unavailable, means that you will be utilising locum costs. The absolute cost of a locum balanced against the potential loss of revenue due to the fact that locum will not know your systems and your belief systems and how to work the computer. Random locums only here for a couple of days do have an impact on the business. So cost of people, we need to factor in the fact that you on occasions do have a stranger in the building who takes 3 or 4 days to get used to you, and there is a cost associated with that. Veterinary CPD, if you don't offer veterinary CPD, then the vets just won't join you. It's an expected part of the pay and benefits package. So again, there's a fairly large number associated with that. And the cost of people, again, is above and beyond the wages. And for the team members playing footsteps at the revenue journey, there are team members that work with who will earn an awful lot more money than they do, and will have associated costs with them that are greater. And the more transparent we can be about the fact that different people do different jobs, and because of that the rate of pay for those jobs are different, I think helps the team understand. Customer care CPD. Customer care CPD is historically and traditionally almost zero, though this is now improving thankfully. There's such a critical part of every practice that without people at the front of house meeting, greeting, building relationships, creating great word of mouth, and making sure that the general flow of the practice works. These are professional people in themselves, and certainly are not just receptionists. They are customer care and do a much bigger job. So there is associated CPD costs for this particular group of people. And then just general training, and this may be training in areas that aren't veterinary specific, so you might not consider them to be continual professional development. This may be keyboard skills, this may be health and safety skills training, this may be first aid training. There are other training costs in any business outside of the fact that you're a veterinary practice. So basic everyday, how to use Excel, how to use Word, how to type, that would be a good one, wouldn't it? If everybody in the practice could actually touch type, life would be a lot easier. So when we look at the cost of people, this whole quadrant here, all the elements that go into employing people, and as we move from the cost of people into the running costs, you'll see that we now have to pay 40% of your revenue, which in this example is 400,000 units of money over for the wages. So as you can see, I'm now very much out of pocket. So there we go. What's that? That's 1, 2, 2.5, 3. Oh, I've now just run out of money. I can't pay the 40,000, 400,000 on the wages here, but we'll keep going anyway. So cost of people brings home some really good learning points. So as we move from cost of people, we'll move into running costs.